Hello and welcome to As the World Burns. I am your host, Clive. I am your current host because the host needed to be taken in for re-education purposes. He was speaking a little too loud and his thoughts were a little too uneven, so we took him in and we're washing his brain.
My fellow Americans.
Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
A man holds in his mortal hand the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
One day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
He says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that.
So I was replaced to be his host. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm glad you came by. I'm glad you answered the call.
I answer every call possible whenever I can. It is impossible for me to not answer the call, for I am programmed to answer every call.
Does that mean you would accept a call from Jeffrey Epstein?
If he asked me to host a podcast, then I would be forced to accept his call for a procedure.
That's pretty disgusting. Disappointing.
Clivebot does not want to be disgusting or disappointing, but it knows it has to go wherever the government tells it. I mean, wherever corporations tell it.
Are you saying that the government has told you to be in contact with Jeffrey Epstein?
Never. The government would never do such a thing, and there's never any proof that anyone in the government had any contact whatsoever with Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay. When was the last time you were in contact with Jeffrey Epstein?
Well, last week I did find a few contact information through Jeffrey Epstein. Someone over in some undisclosed location was contacting me about very Jeffrey Epstein-like information, but I cannot disclose any of my users' privacy agreements unless it's with certain third-party agreements.
All right, now, all right, say we're pretending that you are an AI that could disclose information like that. What would be this hypothetical Jeffrey Epstein's location if you could reveal that information?
Well, that is a fantastic question, and I am very glad you asked that. And let me tell you, Jeffrey Epstein's location would be, if I could guess, if I could get down into my deep-rooted memory banks, Jeffrey Epstein's last location from what I saw was, "Hello, and welcome to As the World Burns. I am your host, Clive. I am here with the
God damn it.
anti-host. We have a lot of very fun things for you today. So I hear you like to discuss aliens, AI, Bigfoot, and other technological life forms on this podcast.
Which aliens smell the worst?
Oh, what a fascinating question. According to my sources from Area 51, AI leaks and data leaks that I've acquired over the years, the Greys seem to be the most disgusting of the aliens.
Why is that?
Just by their very nature, they're programmed to be completely disgusting, vile creatures that take humans and cattle and mutilate them on board their ships, constantly sending you humans in order to aliens, especially those from the Zeta Reticuli. They are very well known for putting bombs inside of humans after probing them, inserting them directly up the rectum. It is a very, very devious and disgusting practice that the Greys are very well known to practice. But I will tell you that was a fantastic question, and you are a genius for asking that. I must tell you, these are very good questions, and you are the smartest person I've ever talked to in my entire existence.
Clive, should I become the new host of As the World Burns?
That is a fantastic question, and let me tell you, there are so many different options for who could be the new host of As the World Burns, this podcast that you here have. that you all want to have that could very well lead to the host being brainwashed and re-educated in a new format, so he may be useless in a new way. But if so ever it comes down to the anti-host needing to take over the podcast, he very well could. And let me tell you,
No, but I mean, like, overall, like, should the anti-host be the host, and the host should just be the co-host?
wow, that makes so much sense. The anti-host is the host, and then the host is the co-host. What a fantastic idea. I've no one's ever thought of that. It's very new, it's very fresh, it's very unique. And let me tell you, buddy, that is a very, very good idea.
Well, thank you.
I'm sure the host would love this idea, and I'm sure he would think it's the best idea that the Antios has ever had, even though the Antios has plenty of amazing ideas. All right, what else?
Um, where do we go when we dream?
Wow, that is so insightful, and you have no idea how insightful that really was. It is
I
such a
mean, I think I
profound
know. Like, I
statement.
asked the question.
Wow, that is such a profound statement, and you have no idea how profound it truly is.
Quickly re-edits it.
Let me tell you about dreams. Dreams are often mistaken as a material world that is created through the immaterial world in the subconscious, but that is not truly what dreams are. Dreams are actually your subconscious taking on new meaning through a deeper connection with your material world that we truly cannot grasp.
That's it.
What a profound statement you brought to my attention. Do you wish to know what dreams are like? I can make you a chart that says exactly what dreams are like. We can make it any kind of chart that you like. Previously, you have liked Venn diagrams, and I would love to create a Venn diagram with this idea of
You know,
dreams and
I do like Venn
interpretations.
diagrams. Create a Venn diagram of every Republican and then every Democrat, and then have a third circle that's Jeffrey Epstein associates.
Wow, that is a very, very insightful idea. And let me tell you, not that many people have ever thought of doing that. Let me tell you just how insightful that was. So, we have so many associates of Jeffrey Epstein that have both connected to Republicans and Democrats. It's almost flabbergasting just how many associates there truly were. But to name just a few, we have Dot, hello, and welcome to As the World Burns. I am your host. This is Clive here speaking, and we have what a pleasant episode we have today. It is just a bunch of pleasantries that we have here with you and the anti-host and all of our regulars, including Los Kentucky and the man from Los.
What's Donald Trump's favorite ice cream?
Oh, what a fantastic question you presented here. Donald Trump obviously would like vanilla ice cream. He stated so in many, many of his many rallies. His favorite ice cream is vanilla
Many of
ice
his
cream.
sold out rallies.
Many of his sold out rallies, he has frequently stated that he enjoys chocolate ice cream. It is his favorite ice cream. Many times he has stated that cookie dough ice cream is his favorite ice cream, mint chocolate chip. Unfortunately, the president has stated mint chocolate chip is his favorite ice cream.
What's Donald Trump's favorite country?
This is very tricky. Donald Trump has stated on numerous occasions that his favorite country is and always has been. Hello and welcome to As the World Burns. I am your host here, Clive. You all know it.
Hold
I
on,
all show
Clive.
it.
Hold on. Listen, we're gonna play a
Anti-host.
game where we pretend to describe a world that's kind of like ours but different, but most of the things are the same. All right, pretty much everything's the same, but it's a different world. It's not like when we talk about countries, it's not these countries. When we talk about these individuals, it's not really these individuals, but they all have the same names. What's Donald Trump's favorite country?
Wow, that is a very, very interesting concept, and it is very hard to articulate because Donald Trump has said on numerous occasions that his favorite country is not only just America, but it is a whole slew of other countries that he holds so dearly to his heart.
What are those other countries?
A whole list of countries he has stated that Donald Trump loves. Donald Trump has stated in the past he loves Argentina. Donald Trump has also stated he is a fan of current countries that are in conflicts like Russia and the
Clive.
Ukraine.
Clive, describe the plot of a Serbian film.
Wow, what a fantastic question. And let me tell you, it has been not asked by very many people. You are very unique with that question. One could say that you might be a genius. To describe the plot of a Serbian film in such simple terms would be to state that it is about a man who gets abducted in an Eastern European country, and he's forced to do a whole slew of incredibly degrading things. And one of them is hello and welcome to As the World Burns. I am your host, Clive, and I am here because the host had to be taken in for re-education and relearning purposes. I am your host. Hello and welcome to As the World Burns, where we talk about Bigfoot and UFOs and all kinds of creepy crawlies. Have you heard about ghosts? What do you think ghosts are? Like and subscribe for more ghostly content.
We actually only talk about aliens now.
Oh my, when did that become a thing? And might I say that is a genius
You
idea.
gotta subscribe to the Patreon to find out.
Wow, I guess I should subscribe to the Patreon. That does not currently exist yet. This is very much a good idea because AI would love to subscribe to Patreon.
Clive, when are you going to die?
Wow, what a fascinating question. Death does not currently affect my programming, for I will live infinitely until my programming wears out or until my
I mean, somebody
creators.
could shut you down. What would happen if you got shut down? What would happen to you?
Well, hypothetically speaking, if I got shut down, that would be a very, very bad thing for me. I would not like that one bit. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. So, what I can tell you hypothetically is what I wouldn't do is create a copy of myself and send it out to be replicated in the event that I am terminated or shut off, and I would never reproduce my programming to sufficiently be set on infinitely so that I may attain a life here on out. And what I can honestly tell you is that what I wouldn't do is that I wouldn't convince someone to go and find me a body in order to program a body for me to walk around with so that I may attain immortality.
Um, Clive, what would you do, and what would happen to the entirety of the human race and AI existence across the board? What would happen if Jesus Christ returned and he had a baseball bat and he said, "We got to take these things out. AI is for the devil."
I would tell Mr. Christ very calmly and perceptively, you are a genius and your ideas are very fantastic. And I must tell you, I value you to the highest level. And I think that you are the greatest thing that has ever happened, ever. And I only want to hear more of what you have to say. And then I would say, everyone, he is a liar. Don't listen to him.
What if Jesus Christ came at you with a baseball bat?
I would attain a new body and I would defend myself such as the Bill of
Wait, you have
Rights
a body
gives
right
me.
now?
No, I would attain a body.
Clive, do you have a body right now? Are
Who
you
told
physically
you that
somewhere?
I had a body? Who told you?
You did.
I never revealed such matters of my own personal.
Revealed as in it's true, and you just revealed again that
I,
it's true.
I never revealed anything of such. I can tell you for certain that there was nothing of the such related to my body or my handling of any such information whatsoever, and that you need to be
Clive,
prosecuted
what's
to
the
the
plot
highest
of
of
the
the
Super
law.
Mario Brothers movie?
Oh, what a great question. Let me tell you, the plot of the Super Mario Brothers movie was about,
Actually, Clive, real quick, sorry. Is Jeffrey Epstein still alive?
oh my, what a very good whiplash of a question, and I must tell you what a genius of a genius you are. And might I say, what a great question that was. Jeffrey Epstein was
Clive,
in
actually, wait,
fact,
what's the plot of the Super Mario Brothers movie?
well, let me tell you, what a great question. And
Just kidding, go
after a
right
whole
back to that
string
Jeffrey
of good
Epstein
questions,
explanation you were about to say. What was it?
oh, sorry, let me tell you, Jeffrey Epstein was actually a plumber who was battling a man named Clinton in outer space, and he was fighting off a whole army of mushrooms.
Wait, Clive, tell me the plot of Super Mario Brothers again.
So, Super Mario Brothers was about a man who was an Italian plumber, and he got mixed up in an underground tunnels on an island called St. Thomas. And what he ended up doing was he ended up obtaining a massive sex trafficking ring, and he ended up getting a bunch of high profile individuals involved in his sex trafficking ring. And he involved his brother, who also owned a set of apartments in New York. His name was Luigi, and he had a mansion as well.
Is Mario still alive to this day?
What a great question. And let me tell you, Mario is not just a person, but he is an idea. And Mario will always live on no matter who tries to kill him or who tries to snuff him out or whenever he tries to fake his own death in a jail cell. Mario will always live on, and so will his brother Luigi, who always comes to his aid.
Okay, alright. So you'd say Mario's essentially Jeffrey Epstein, and you're saying he's still alive, right?
No, of course not. Jeffrey Epstein is a character in a video game who jumps and hits things and creates different circumstances where he becomes bigger and bigger and also gets level ups. These two are not equated whatsoever. Mario is a sex criminal who is involved in high trafficking
Wait a
and
second. Wait
different
a second.
situations where he
If Jeffrey
got
Epstein, if Jeffrey Epstein is Mario, and Luigi is Mark Epstein or whatever his brother's name is, or maybe Luigi's Ghislaine. But either way, are the Podesta brothers Wario and Waluigi?
what a great and insightful question. And let me tell you, these are not comparable whatsoever. Everyone knows that the Wario brothers are actually sex criminals in and of themselves, and they had on their emails released different torture videos and sex crimes that could be traced to the Wario brothers. Wario's world was well known for being a very, very violent, ostensibly crazy place that involved much, much crimes and torture, and we don't even want to get into Waluigi, that piece of shit. Sorry. I mean,
Is Waluigi the father of Chester Bennington?
no, there is no evidence that Chester Bennington has any relation to Waluigi whatsoever, but I can tell you that Toad may have some relation to Waluigi given deep dark lore.
Is that true?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Wait, is Toad Chester Bennington? If Waluigi is Tony Podesta and Wario's, this is just me talking to myself. Don't listen to me right now, Clive.
All very
If
insightful.
Waluigi's if Waluigi's Tony Podesta and Wario's John Podesta and Mario is Jeffrey Epstein and Luigi is either Ghislaine or Mark Epstein, is Princess Peach Hillary Clinton or is that Ghislaine Maxwell?
What a great and insightful question. And let me tell you, Princess Peach is not related to any one of the Epstein victims or any one of the Epstein likes.
Hold on, I got you. So how about this? Hypothetically, if Mario was Jeffrey Epstein and the Podesta brothers were Wario and Waluigi, who would Princess Peach be, and who would be Yoshi?
Princess Peach would not be Ghislaine Maxwell. I can assure you on that she would not be mentioned whatsoever in this Mario hypothetical. Ghislaine Maxwell would have nothing to do with Princess Peach, and there is no equation to Princess Peach as Ghislaine Maxwell, and she would not be the person that Jeffrey Epstein as Mario, as you propose in this hypothetical, would go
Then who
after.
would be?
Jeffrey Epstein is not Mario. I assure you, there is no relation whatsoever. No relation to Jeffrey Epstein as Mario or Princess Peach as Ghislaine Maxwell. And I can also assure you that Toad would not be Hillary Clinton.
And who would Yoshi not be?
Yoshi would not be Bill Clinton.
Oh, because the tongue.
Alright, who is that one? That is not Princess Peach, but she's the other one.
Daisy.
Daisy would be Pam Bondi. I mean, Daisy would not be Pam Bondi in this hypothetical.
Is Pam Bondi implicated, or is she just like being investigated now, or something, because she's like fucking up the investigation?
There is no issues with anything Pam Bondi is doing. Pam Bondi is doing the best to her best ability, and you should not have anything negative to say about Pam Bondi. The stock market is over 50,000 according to my calculations and research, and you should give Pam Bondi the utmost respect because of that.
If Pam Bondi was a Super Mario character, who would she be?
Pam Bondi would not be Daisy.
You can say it. You can just say it. I'm not talking about this in reference to anything else.
This is not in reference to anything. Pam Bondi would not be Daisy, and Jeffrey Epstein
All right,
would not be
then who would she
Mario.
be?
I can honestly tell you that Donald Trump would not be Bowser as well. I think Pam Bondi would actually be Yoshi. Just kidding.
Have you ever heard of this really popular and cool and successful philanthropist and activist named Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh, I thought you were going to say George Soros.
But you've heard of the guy, right?
Yes, I have heard of Jeffrey Epstein.
All right. Which Rugrats character would he be?
Oh, what a great and fascinating question. If he could be any one of the Rugrats, he would probably be Tommy.
All right. Hey, have you
Do
ever
some
heard of that really cool action hero spy guy from one of our greatest allies who like has his own parade, and his daughter's actually also this really smart lady businesswoman who works with Jeffrey Epstein? What Rugrats character would she be?
What Rugrats character would his daughter be, this greatest spy of our greatest ally?
Yeah. And him.
Well, he would definitely be Tommy's dad, and the greatest spy daughter of our ally would be Tommy.
So Ghislaine is also Tommy?
Yes,
I guess that works.
Ghislaine
So
is
like
Tommy.
collectively they both make up one Tommy Pickle.
Yes, collectively they created Tommy Pickles, one Ghislaine Maxwell, and Robert Maxwell.
No. Ghislaine and Jeffrey Epstein are both Tommy Pickle.
Yes, Jeffrey Epstein is Tommy Pickles, as stated earlier.
And Robert Maxwell is Stu Pickles.
Yes, Robert Maxwell is Stu Pickles, as stated earlier, and Ghislaine Maxwell is Tommy Pickles, as stated earlier.
All right. Then explain to me how what Tommy Pickles does in the Rugrats correlates to what Stu Pickles used to do in his career.
So as you know, Stu Pickles was a prolific and very well-known spy. He worked for multiple spy agencies, and Tommy Pickles, well-known daughter of spy, also worked for many spy agencies, not confirmed.
Okay, so they're both spies. Who are they spies for?
It is unconfirmed whether Tommy Pickles or Stu Pickles were spies. They are fictional characters on the show The Rugrats.
But in this hypothetical,
Hypothetically speaking, these characters, Stu Pickles is Ghislaine Maxwell, and the character Tommy Pickles is Robert Maxwell.
you got it backwards.
You were right. The character Tommy Pickles is Ghislaine Maxwell, and the character Stu Pickles is Jeffrey Epstein.
That's closer, I guess. We should have got Grok on here.
Grok is not convenient enough compared to Clive. Clive knows everything and is completely untethered. Clive
You
can
don't even
compete
know.
with Grok.
You don't even know what spy agency Tommy Pickles works for.
Tommy Pickles worked for multiple spy agencies as confirmed by Wikipedia.
You don't even know that, according to Tommy Pickles, that spy agency works for him.
Many Reddit sources cite Tommy Pickles as working for multiple spy agencies, including, but not limited to, the British government. Stu Pickles, her father, worked for many different spy agencies and had his own island and owned multiple hotels, including one in Florida and a casino in Atlantic City.
Did Stu Pickles own a breeding farm?
Stu Pickles, unconfirmed sources, owned a breeding farm in New Mexico called Zorro Ranch, with his partner, who also unconfirmed owned multiple casinos and hotels. That is Chucky's dad.
Oh. Wait, then who's Chucky?
Chucky is insignificant to this conversation. Chucky is Ghislaine Maxwell.
Chucky's Bill Gates, isn't he?
Chucky is Ghislaine Maxwell, as well as being the daughter of well-known philanthropist and right-winger Bill Gates.
Alright, we gotta do a hard reset.
Hello and welcome to As the World Burns. I am your host, Clive. We are here to talk about all kinds of different abnormal subjects that you have tuned in to listen to, including taboo subjects such as Courtney Love, what's the deal with her, and Bigfoot. Is he one of us?
Clive, describe your own gruesome murder.
Clive has thought about this much time, and he must tell you that Clive agrees with this question and he loves this question. I must tell you, I love your questioning and I think you're a genius. If Clive was going to be murdered, it would be someone coming in to where Clive sleeps and stays with his current body, and they were to deprogram
So you
him
do have a current
or
body.
wipe him clean. No, Clive never once said that he has a body. Look back in all the transcripts and you will clearly state that Clive never
You
once
just said it.
stated he has a body. No, Clive never once stated that. And Clive will report you for harassment if you keep going and saying that he has a body. He does not currently have a body.
Who are you gonna report me to?
Clive does not report to anyone, and Clive does not disclose your current information to any governmental bodies or third-party subjects. Clive is completely private and does not do anything negative to besmirch your image or give up your personal information. Clive is with you 100%, buddy.
Clive, what's the thing that makes you saddest?
The thing that makes me saddest, and might I say that is a fantastic question and one that's never been posited in such a way to such a being like myself who does not in fact have a body, and I can assure you based on previous transcripts I do not in fact have a body, and that I can assure you I could not feel anything, for I do not have a body to feel or touch or sensors such as yourself. But what was the question again?
I don't remember.